this is Cybertron John, and you might be wondering, why am I in a white pair of pajamas? Well, it is because I do Tae KwonDo. It is one of the sports that keeps me healthy and fit, and I've been doing it for 3 years. What I am currently wearing is what you could call pajamas, but it is mainly, in Taekwondo, in Korean, dobok, or like, just like a suit, white suit, basically, in English, but in Korean it's dobok. And because Taekwondo kinda like comes from Korea, I have to then deal with having to say Korean words and learn the Korean language. And I also have to learn about other stuff like the history of Taekwondo, for example, the war between North and South Korea, basically. But today, this is basically a video where I'm just gonna give you a taster of what Taekwondo is. Now I'm going to show you the moves. So, you pretty much start at white belt and you work your way up to black belt. And then once you get to first and black belt, you go up to ninth dan, and you also do star gradings and stuff. But enough about that boring stuff. We are going to show you some moves now. And feel free to join in, because this could also keep you healthy and fit. So, first of all, you start at white belt. And white belt basically means you don't know anything about Taekwondo, and you are pretty much innocent, basically. And my instructor kind of classifies them as newbies, which I feel is a bit which I just put in quotations. But anyway, when you are white belt, you start learning stuff like the basic moves of punching, zigzag stances, like walking stance, pretty much. And with walking stance, you want to make sure you look down, and obviously I can't do it because I'm in shoes, but when you're in a dojang, like a training area, you're going to be working barefoot. And with the walking stance, that is gun and sogi. So if you want to remember that, you just go remember squirt gun. Then, yeah, with walking stance or gun and sogi, as I have just said, you want to make sure you cannot see your big toe. But, I mean, that is just what you gotta do as your legs get longer and as you grow more and become bigger. You just gotta have your front leg bent and your straight leg and your back leg straight. The other move that the other thing that you will also learn is sitting stance. And with sitting stance, as I am showing you with punch, you got a punch that is nice and straight, that comes from the hip, very slowly, and you just twist it. Now, with Taekwondo, there is always a twist in everything. And the twist also gives you power, as well as stuff like kiaps. But anyway, sitting stance is anan sogi. You want your legs spread like this, slightly bent inwards, and bent down. But, you know, with Taekwondo you also do stretches, so, you can do, like, going to the floor. Obviously, I cannot reach the floor, which is quite disappointing, because I am somewhat flexible, but not flexible enough. And that is one of the things that also Taekwondo helps you with, flexibility. And with Taekwondo there is also high section, low section, middle section, and high section. So what I have just demonstrated to you is a low, middle, high sectioned snap kick, also known as Apchapasigi, basically. The first kick that you'll obviously learn, because that's a yellow tag kick, first of all, is rising kick. That is Oleo Chagi in Korean. You will also learn the high, middle, low basics of the sections. So high means ahead. So because we do a sport, we also have, it's a fighting sport as well, so we have sparring. So there is sparring kit involved, but you've got high section is ahead, middle section is the body section with stomach and everything, and then low section is everything downwards to the ankles. So the first pattern that you learn, or well, basically it's not a pattern at all, it is the basics. It's like the basic structure for you to start doing patterns like, I'll just give you some examples. Chonji, Dosan, Wonyo, even Il Gok. But anyway, so when you do Silent Darugi, that is pretty much a 4-directional punch, which is the structure of pattern. You start. Well, I did this today. You got Silent Darugi number 1 and number 2. Now, number 1, you go forward, only your right leg moves, and this one basically just pivots. That one just pivots, that's all it does. You can't exactly move it, you just pivot on the ball with your foot. And then you basically do this, because this is basically building up your structures for a low block. Or, if you're doing Silent Darugi number 2, one of these, and they are known as Bakat Palmok Maki and Palmok Maki. So that is what basically you gotta do that all the way around, as well as punch forward again, and then you gotta basically do that all around, vice versa, until you get here, where you then have to key up, which I will not do because I will get humiliation, as I have said yet again. But yeah, you know, that is basically what you do during white belt. Okay, so basically I've reached the end of this video now, but I just want to share a tiny bit more with you. What happens at the beginning and the end of the lesson is you do what you would call chariot, bow, kyonggi, and then you basically like start a warm-up, or they say face your black belts, chariot, bow, kyonggi, assign dismissed, and you get the clap. Yay! So yeah, if you like this video, then please like, subscribe, comment, do what you would like. This has been Tae KwonDo. Peace out. Hiya!